We farm a pedigree Aberdeen Angus herd of about 200 cows, and the majority of these are calved in the springtime. In the springtime we'll calve about 130 cows outside on the grass, and these calves and their mothers will stay on that grass until about October, when we'll house them again for the winter. These calves were springborn last year, April, May time, and the ones that we don't keep back for ourselves for breeding with are going to be exported to Estonia to establish a new breeding herd in Estonia. In end of June, we bring the cows either into the sheds, and we serve them with artificial insemination, or we leave them out in the fields and we run the stock bulls with them. And they then get the calves and cows and calf ready for the following year. Cows are very much the same as a human being. They're in calf for about 9 months. So we put them in June, and then we take them through. So by the end of March, we should start seeing the first calves on the ground. Normally you only get one calf per cow. We do sometimes get multiple births, so we can quite often get twins. But we tend not to see any more than 2. We supplement the cows out on the grass with minerals, either in a bolus form, which we give to them prior to them going to the bulls for mating, or they can have a big toffee lick which they can lick away at, which contains all the vitamins and minerals and a little bit of energy, which just keeps them right for the breeding period. So when we bolus the cattle with mineral boluses, what it is a large capsule, similar to what you would take on a daily basis yourself, except this one lasts for 6 months, and it just slowly melts away inside the animal and gives the animal a small amount every day for about the 6-month period. In the winter time, we bring them in and we feed them a mixture of silage. We add in a bit of straw for roughage, and we add to that a bit of protein source which has come from the drinks industry, and it's a protein feed which is just basically spent grains. For the other fattening animals, we would add into that, we'd add in some more barley, which is higher in energy and starch, and that creates the muscle and the growth that the animals require to get them up to the size. We do grow some spring barley for the cattle, which we then feed throughout the season, and we also grow grass, and the straw, which is the byproduct from the cereals, we also add that into the diets. As well as the spring calving herd, we have about 80 or 90 cows that calve in the winter time, and they'll start calving at the end of November through December and into the first couple of weeks of January. And the idea behind that is that we don't have all our cows and calves coming at the same time, so we've got a split herd. And the mating period for that would be, we would put the cows to the bull, or we would artificially inseminate them sometime between February and March.